Hello everybody and welcome back to Minecraft Dinosaurs, and I don't even know what episode it is at this point, but in today's episode we're going to be building our guest welcome center, I guess, or visitor center, whatever you call it. And I think it's turned out pretty well so far. I've just built it over this hill, so I'll show you guys that in a second. But I've done a ton of work around the park, and I've actually collected a few more fossils, so I'll show you guys those real quick. I want to mention now, if you guys do enjoy the videos, feel free to subscribe. I mean, it means a lot to me, so if you guys would do that, I'd really appreciate it. But yeah, we need Paleozoic fossils right now and tar fossils, so I'll just grab a few of those and we can kind of chuck them into these. So we'll just split that stack, split that stack. We'll throw that in, that's not too many. We'll split this, and then we'll throw these ones in. So yeah, we'll check on these later, but first I'm going to show you guys. Yes, I know the dog's name. I know I mention it every time we walk past him, but I did not pick that name. It was one of the comments, and if you guys want to change it, maybe I'll accept a comment this episode. I don't know. But anyway, I threw up a bunch of lanterns around the park. I've worked on planting a few trees. You guys might be able to see it, like over here. There's a few new trees and stuff. Nothing too crazy. But up here is where I've actually done quite a bit of work. And we're kind of laying out the next section of the park. And I kind of want this to be like a cherry blossom area. So it's going to be hopefully an exhibit in this area here. Maybe even like brachiosaur or something. I don't know if it's a big enough area, but I don't know. Maybe we could try something like that. Throw a little viewing area up here. But here is our visitor center so far. We're going to have a fountain here and all that. But yeah, all I need to do really is just add in the floor and walls and pretty much everything, but we do have the glass ceiling, which is the hardest part. So yeah, I'm gonna add in the floor and walls, and I'll come back to you guys once that's finished. Well guys, here is what I've done so far, and for you guys it was only a couple of seconds, but for me this was about an hour worth of building. But honestly, it's looking pretty good so far. It does look a little bit like a giant barn, but I think we'll get that sorted out with some decorations. I have quite a few ideas, and the first thing I'm going to build is going to be like a dinosaur sculpture in the middle, I guess. Unfortunately, the mod doesn't have full skeletons, but I think I can build something interesting. And yeah, outside's looking really good. We're going to work on this some more later. I don't know if I'll complete this build today, but I'm probably going to get pretty close, so I guess we'll see. I think I'll try to complete it, but I don't know. It's definitely probably the biggest thing we built so far. Not the most expensive. The lab was definitely the most expensive with all the concrete, but this has definitely been a big build. Something I don't usually do. But we gotta check our fossils, see if we got anything good real quick. So we're gonna do that now. Hopefully we got some trilobites. That's what I'm hoping for. Oh, we got a bunch of crap. And we got 6 trilobites. Sweet. We have some of those guys we can use. We got another Giganhiga. Nothing else that's really too insane. Just all around. Oh, we got 5 of these things. I only had 1 before. They're basically big capybaras, so that's good that we got those. Alright, we can split these up into groups of 2. So we'll just get everything. Even if we can't throw all of them in the enclosure, I think it'll be fine. I don't think the enclosure is big enough to house all those, but you know, we'll have replacements in case something bad happens. So that's not a problem at all. So yeah, I'm gonna figure out how to build a dinosaur sculpture, and then I'll come back again, I guess. Well guys, I found a design that I actually really like, and we're gonna build it right here. I just need to make sure I have my spot I want it correct. I think we're gonna want the front legs to be about here. Yeah, that sounds right. So I actually found this on YouTube from another creator, and I'll probably link him in the description. In fact, I definitely will. But I don't know. They're probably a bigger channel than me anyway, but yeah, it was a really good design for this build, so I'm just going to chuck it in. I think I remember how to build it, but I'm not sure, so I might have to go back and check if I mess up. But this looks about right so far. I think it was that. And then, I think we had the arms here. So this isn't really anything too crazy, but, you know. It did end up looking really nice from what I saw. And yeah, I think we did it right. Then you have like 3 up here. How far does that go? I don't remember. You have that. I think you have another stair here. You have a slab. Throw a dirt block here. And I think it looks something like this, if I'm correct. And then we're missing one slab, so I'm assuming that goes here. And yeah, that looks about right. So I think that will definitely fit in. All I have to do is just really simply gotta throw these on there. I think that should be plenty. And then we'll do a little bit of decorating in the middle here. And yeah, it's a good distance away from the back. Yeah, that looks really good. I like that. I definitely like that a lot. So, I guess we have to... Oh, wait! We gotta check on the trilobites. They definitely are... they're done, so we'll hatch them, I guess. Then we'll get back to building. It's looking really good so far. I'm very happy with it. Hopefully you guys are too. I think that dinosaur statue is going to add a lot. And I'm going to throw in a little bit of life once I'm done. Throw in some planters and stuff. I might try to get a bunch of prehistoric plants, but I could also just stick to what we've been doing. I'm not really sure yet. Alright, we just gotta get on top of this now, and then we can throw our trilobites in. So I've got 6 eggs. Obviously, we're probably not going to throw all 6 in. We'll just throw them in until it feels full. I think we'll maybe get one more of these guys. I'm not sure. I kind of like just having one. It's nice and easy for me to remember. Just one of them. Alright, we'll kind of get rid of a few pieces of glass here so I can just throw these eggs in. We'll throw 2 down real quick, wait for them to hatch, and we'll see if that's enough. And boom, they've all hatched, and let's check them out. We got a really big trilobite in here. I want to see how he looks. Yeah, there he is. Look at this dude. He's massive. He's like 3 times the size of the rest of them. I might make this exhibit a little bit bigger at some point. It seems a little bit crowded. Maybe remove one of these guys, but for now, it's fine. Oh my gosh, one's actually in there. But yeah, the big dude, he definitely helps out the tank. Maybe I'll make a touch pool for trilobites or something at some point. I don't know, we could throw them in ponds and stuff, but man, look at that. That's just what we needed. So that's sweet. We'll definitely take that. Aquarium is really coming together nicely. I still need to throw in another Anomalocaris. And this dreaded project. Oh my gosh. Haven't looked at any comments on the last video yet, if we got any. So I don't know if you guys have decided what to throw in there. I have definitely not decided yet. We'll just run back, put these eggs away, and then we'll get back to work on the big building, the visitor center. Really am interested to see how it's looking from far away. Well, from close up rather, not far away. We'll just chuck these in here for now. We don't need them urgently. I guess I could throw some of those in there. I don't know. Do I have bone meal? I have bones, so close enough. We can chuck in some flowers and grass into the parasaur statue thing. You know, it's kind of funny because there's not actually a parasaur in this mod. So it's just a random dinosaur statue, kinda. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks really good. Still looks very empty though, but that is definitely a good addition. I guess I can just throw in the grass now. Oh, wrong thing. Can you not bone meal dirt? Huh. I don't know why I thought you could. So what should I do with the rest of these? I have a few ideas, I guess. Obviously, I'm going to have to throw planters in, so maybe we get something going with that. Does that look good? No, not really. This is going to be a little bit difficult. It is quite a big building, so it's kind of hard to decorate. Oh, I'm going to sleep real quick. Don't want to record in the dark. I still haven't figured out what to do with the exhibits for the fossils and stuff, but I have added more space for them, because that makes a whole lot of sense. I don't think we're going to get to finishing this build this episode. This is taking me about 3 hours so far, so we're going to decorate the outside here, and then we're going to wrap things up, I think. This has been a really fun one to record, but it's taking so long. I really wish I could finish it for you guys, because I'm actually having a lot of fun building this. But you know, I also do have to sleep. I'm still an athlete, unfortunately. Actually, very fortunately. That's probably one of my favorite things to do, is run, so. Even though some of you guys might not think that's something an athlete does, but, you know, each their own. Alright, let's see. That looks solid. I don't want to overdo it with the leaves, though. That's the only issue. Get rid of that. I don't think I'm going to add any cherry leaves in here either. I just don't think that would fit in. A good thing I moved the bed over here. Yeah, it's, as you can see, it's been a lot of working. That looks really good. That looks really good, actually. I don't know if you guys think that looks good, but I like it. Alright, let's just get up here, add a few more. Actually, should I add more? Let's see. For some reason, I kind of like them just being on the bottom. You know, maybe I'll make it a little bit less dense. Like, I don't want to get rid of a ton of them, but maybe get rid of a few. Like, these really super dense areas like that. Yeah, I think that helps out this side a lot. We'll get rid of this one, and yeah, I think that is about good. I'll just get rid of like one more, like that one. Actually, no, we'll put that one back and get rid of this one. Yeah, that looks much better. I like that more. Alright, guys, I think this is probably a little bit shorter episode than the ones I've been uploading recently. Ironically, I did a lot more work. But I think we're going to call it here. Build's looking pretty good right now, and I don't really see any reason to keep going and force stuff to happen. So I think this is going to be good. Maybe I'll do a little bit of work off camera, but probably be ready for the zoo episode soon. I don't think I'll have time to record one tonight, but it'll definitely be coming probably tomorrow. I think I could get one up tomorrow, and it'll also maybe I'll get some inspiration for this build. But yeah, that's gonna be it, guys. Thank you for watching. Really hope you guys enjoyed this one. I certainly enjoyed it, and yeah, peace out.